Alrighty, here's the 2018 Outback Limited. What I'll do is give you a little walk around. I'm going to try to pick apart any dents, chips, scratches, door dings, tears, things like that for you. It was just parked on the gravel, so it is a little dirty. First off, we talked about tread life on the tires. You can see those still have a lot of meat on the bone. You can't tell if that's you get a little scratch right there. Now that looks like something that'll buff out. One thing I love about this green though, even when it's dirty or has scratches, it does hide it really well. So long term should hold up. Got your rear braking sensors. And this is actually just guck on the paint, so that just wipes right off. That, however, is a little rock chip right there. So we got another couple little rock chips there. And this is some sort of grimy stuff, but again, it's coming right off. So we'll get that off of there. Thought that was a scratch. But you do have a couple scratches here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them. They're really light. You can almost see it's right here. Again, it's a very small scratch. It's from here to here, so about that wide. That would buff out. Another light one here that is not into the paint. That would buff out. So you have a dent right here, and that actually looks like a dent from maybe hail or something that dropped on there. It is pretty small. You really only notice it at the right angle. And of course, we got water spots and dust. It just rained the other night. All right, the inside is in fantastic shape. There is one spot that I'll point out. Right here on the driver's seat. This is actually happening on mine as well. So I do have a guy that can fix this for cheap. It'll look like it was never there. Basically, he would glue it down. He'll patch over this, and then he does a blend with paint and dye. So we can mask that if you want. On mine, I just put glue under it, put it down, and called it good. So Harman Kardon sound. There's most of the functions you could disable, like if you wanted to turn blind spot off. Lane departure can get obnoxious and beeping, crash avoidance. This year, some of the small touches was the door cards. You can see there it has stitching, kind of dressed it up a little bit. The tech is where 18 and 19 stand apart. So they redesigned the steering wheel. The buttons and controls are a lot nicer. They're easier to use without seeing. Adaptive cruise control, distancing, obviously cruise, and this is your lane keep assist. And then on this side, you've got all of your phone settings, volume, change track, and then that right there gives you control of the heads-up display. You can do speed, tire pressure, all that fun stuff. Screen here, let's turn that on. This does have nav on there. These do have CarPlay as well, so you can mirror your phone. Heated seats. This was another upgrade in the 1819 model, is that a kind of a refined screen. That's one of the better ones. So in the sun right now, on the 17s, the 15s, you'd see a whole bunch of lines, and they had gotten rid of that. Now it's not flawless, there still are lines in the right light, but it's not too bad. Your X mode, basically 4x low for Subaru, so under 20 miles per hour if you're in the mud, ice, and it's pretty dicey. That'll help. Sunroof, of course. Rear seats look great. It's kind of cool is right here, that handle, you can actually recline these seats. Let's see if we can't really do it with one hand. There we go. So you can see now that seat is reclined where that one is not. Also heated rear seats, and then you've got your USB ports there as well. It does come with the deep well mats. This is Subaru's version of like the WeatherTechs. Very nice mats, even the rear trunk mat. Cargo cover, and then the back seat covers are pretty nice, especially if you have dogs. Keeps all that dog fur from getting stuck into the carpeting. So yeah, a little bit of just normal wear and tear kind of things, but it's in phenomenal shape. And then these roof rails, I'm not sure if you're aware, but they are built in. So these right here will slide over. So I can show you, pull up the little tab, lift up, and then these can be swung across the car to give you your crossbars when you need them. Otherwise, you just move them back there so you don't have wind noise. Kind of cool. Well, I hope that was helpful. If you have questions, you need more info, just give me a shout.